Here you go. Jax, hey, I didn't know about that steel plate in your head. Jax blinked. What plate? Rowan, quick as a whip, interjected. The one you got saving your platoon in the Great Pothole War of '78. Barty. Jax looked at her, then at Barty, then back at Rowan, a dawning realization on his face. Oh well, I kind of told that to the creep, so he'd think twice before killing you. Thanks a lot. Now I feel like a fool. Jax grumbled. Oh well, you shouldn't. You were very brave, Chloe said, genuinely impressed. Brave? Jax asked, still processing what had happened. Oh yes. I mean, you stood up to that guy even though you thought he might murder you. Rowan said, a proud smile on her face. That's true. I did, didn't I? Jax mused, a slow smile spreading across his face. Oh, you sure did. I guess I was a hero even if I didn't go to the Great Pothole War. Chloe, ever literal, corrected him. What's that? Cambodian. The three roommates clinked their glasses. A new understanding and respect forged in the smoky, boisterous atmosphere of the rusty mug. Jax, the accidental hero, had found a courage he didn't know he possessed, even if it was slightly embellished by his quick-witted friends. Part for The Vanishing Vault and the Vexing Vouchers. Chapter 14, A Home Invaded or Not. The following Monday morning, a peculiar tension hung in the air of the Hummingbird Haven. The usual morning rush was replaced by a quiet, almost reverent, stillness. Silas Finch had a habit of collecting the rent on the first Monday of every month, and the trio upstairs were perpetually teetering on the edge of financial solvency. Jax, having just returned from an early morning run, a new routine to maintain his heroic physique, bounded into the apartment. Hi, anything for me? He asked, his voice bright. Rowan, who had been peering out the window, jumped, startled. Oh, it's you. Where'd you spring from? I've been walking behind you since you got off the bus, Jax replied, a mischievous glint in his eye. Why didn't you say something? Rowan asked, annoyed. I was enjoying the view from the rear, Jax said with a wink. That's not my best feature, Rowan retorted. You've never seen it walking up the stairs, Jax countered. I mean, I know there's not a lot of you, but you move it around nicely. Rowan narrowed her eyes. What are you? Some kind of sex maniac? Well, if you're gonna be any kind of a maniac, that's the kind to be, Jax quipped, ever the charmer. Don't you ever think of anything else? Yeah, like right now I'm thinking how come I opened the front door without a key? Rowan mused, looking at the slightly ajar door. Maybe Chloe's home. Chloe, Jax called out. Maybe she's taking a shower. You're right. I'll go look. Hold it. I don't hear any water running. I'll go look anyway. Maybe she's taking a bath, Rowan said, her voice laced with growing unease. Now will you stop kidding around? Which one of us was the last to leave the house this morning? Jax asked, his playful demeanor fading. Rowan thought for a moment. That's hard to say. You and Chloe left before I did. Did you forget to lock the door? Burglars, Jax whispered, his eyes wide. Rowan, there've been a lot of break-ins around here lately. You're right. That young couple next door, they've been ripped off twice. You mean Horace and Mike? Rowan asked. Burglars don't care about your sex life, Jax muttered. He looked around the living room. Pictures, plants, lamp. Well, nothing seems to be missing. Jax, Rowan said, her voice a warning. Nothing seems to be missing. Rowan, so you have nothing to worry about. Unless the burglars are still here, Jax added, his voice dropping to a theatrical whisper. You had to find something to worry about. Rowan groaned. Maybe they're hiding. You want to go and look in the bedroom? Why disturb them? Jax retorted, a nervous chuckle escaping him. All right, if you're chicken, I'll go. No, you stay where you are. After all, who's the man around here? My luck, Rowan muttered. Right, Charlie. Bill, you stay outside. Careful with those shotguns. Fred, yes, sir. Fred, listen carefully. Take the muzzle off of the Doberman. That's it. I'll go in first. If they have any sense, they'll make a run for it. Jax crept towards the bedroom, a broom held aloft like a sword. A moment later, he returned, looking relieved. There's nobody in there. Oh, what about your room? Your room? Rowan said, then gasped. Oh my God, what a mess! Somebody broke in. Jax peered into her room. No, that's just the way I left it. There's just one more place. Bathroom. Bathroom? Rowan asked, confused. Yeah. No, that's clean. Wait a minute. Where's the radio? Jax asked, his eyes scanning the empty shelf. It's right over here on this empty shelf, Rowan replied. Then her eyes widened in horror. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're out $300. Oh, Rowan, that's ridiculous. That little radio couldn't be worth $300, Jack scoffed. But underneath that little radio was an envelope with our rent money in it. $300 cash. Rowan wailed. What? Yeah, let's call the police, Jax exclaimed, reaching for the phone. No, wait, don't panic. Let's check first. Maybe it slid down or fell under something, Rowan urged. Okay, you see anything? No. You scared me half to death, Jax said, jumping as Chloe suddenly appeared in the doorway, rubbing sleep from her eyes. Oh, that's okay. I had to go to the bathroom anyway, Chloe mumbled. What is going on? Chloe, now I want you to think very carefully. What about this morning? Yeah. Before you left for work? Yeah. Did you touch the rent money? Rowan asked, her voice strained. Chloe nodded. Yeah. When I took the radio. Jax and Rowan stared at her, dumbfounded. You took the radio? Yeah. I took it to be repaired, Chloe replied, completely oblivious to their panic. Jax threw his hands up. Oh boy, you took it to be repaired. We were just about to call the police. Really? What did you do with the rent money? Rowan asked, trying to remain calm. Chloe pointed vaguely at the empty shelf. Oh, I just left it over there on that empty shelf. Jax groaned. Call the police. Chapter 15, The Sleepwalker's Secret. Downstairs, Silas Finch peered into his shaving mirror, lamenting his receding hairline. The hair's really getting thin back here,